I don't like my chin. I don't like my arms. I don't like my face. I don't like my hands. I don't like my legs. I don't like my bum. I don't like my chest. Nothing. There's this funny thing when it comes to therapy that in the moment we feel like this is uncomfortable. I don't enjoy this. This is really weird. And I have all this homework that I need to do. And like I need to think about my issues constantly. And it's only years later that you keep facing these little day-to-day situations where you refer back to what you learned in therapy and the smart things that your therapist has said to you. There's this one sentence that I always refer back to and always repeat to my friends when I feel like they have unhealthy thoughts about themselves. And it's the fact that when we look at ourselves, we always see these little things that we don't like. I don't like my chin. I don't like my arms. I don't like my face. I don't like my hands. I don't like my legs. I don't like my bum. I don't like my chest. Nothing. But she told me that when a stranger looks at us, they see, or even like an outside person, they see you as a whole. And most of the time, I'm pretty sure that they find you beautiful. They would never look at all these tiny things. That also really helped me to attend a public pool because I always felt like this is uncomfortable. I don't like this. I don't like that. And now I have to go and subject myself to all these looks. But one thing I realized is that everybody is so busy with themselves, they actually don't freaking care how you look like. And if they do, and if you do realize that they are pointing out certain things about yourself, it definitely says more about them than it says about you. Because if they take time out of their own day to make other people down, it says so much more about them than it says about you. I had this friend the other day and she really did not like her chin. I took pictures of her and she was like, I don't like this. And genuinely, I looked at her and I did not see what she sees. I told her the exact same thing that my therapist says, and she was like, yeah, it makes sense. But I do hope that one day she will think back about the sentence the way that I always think about it, because genuinely, I did not see anything wrong with her. She's one of the most prettiest, beautiful girls that I know. And this also really helped me in like overcoming the fear of going back to Vietnam, where all your aunties and uncles will have something bad to say about yourself and they have no filter. Because another thing I learned in therapy is that beauty standards are so differently everywhere around the world, and only because in Vietnam they aspire to be skinny and to be really light and whatsoever doesn't mean that I'm ugly. It just means that I don't fit their beauty standards and the beauty ideal. Doesn't mean that I'm ugly. It just means that they look through a different lens, and if I go somewhere else, somebody might think, oh my gosh, I need to apply for the next top model.